folks. This was a runner-up in a monthly vote over at Patreon. These lovely peeps wanted it, so we're doing it. Audioslave's Shadow on the Sun. And tuning-wise, you're going to need to tune your low E down to B. Quite low, right? Rest of the strings are all the same, right? So match it to that one. Tone-wise, clean tone. That's just my Morgan MVP 66. Dirt tones, I'm using the Dirts from Funny Little Boxes. For all that good stuff. And for the solo as well, you could use a whammy. I'm going to show you two ways to do the solo, because you could do, you know, all that fun stuff if you want. So I'll show you the solo with and without the whammy. You don't need a whammy to play this solo. Guitar, by the way, is a Carl Longbottom with some Sunbear pickups, which are brilliant. Sunbears they're called. Let's crack on. We have this. That is the verse riff. So we're going from a, it's basically a B minor to part of an A major, right? So we just have these two notes. And then we move down. That's it, right? You do basically that whole bit 10 times. The 10th time, though, you branch off. So you'll play... And then you put your distortion on, you play... And that's the first note of the next bar, okay? So that would be... like that, okay? So you play... I think it's a pull-off from the 7th to the 3rd. And then you do 5, 3, 0, 2. And you could slide up to the 2nd fret on the A string. But just make sure you get that. It's a really incidental pull-off, right? You could slide up here. If you wanted to, but I don't think he does live. I see him just hanging out around here, so... 3 times of that. The 4th time you play... You just slide up to the 10th fret. That's it. Into verse 2, same deal. Again on the 6th time, you're going to play... in like that. So 3 of those again, you know this already. But the 4th time does this. It does a little turnaround, right? So we basically have this bar. Again. Okay, you got it. All hammer-ons there, right? And then you go back to the main riff. Turn around again, right? Then we have the solo. First of all, you're going to do... like that, pretty straightforward. And then you've got 2 guitar parts. One's going... and the lower harmony is... to get that noise, you could just do that. You know, because you get this... You could just palm mute and do that, or you could set a really, really quick delay that you could just, you know, tap on and off, but a bit of a faff. He doesn't do it live, but the harmony anyway would be together. And then you're going to go into this. This is it without any whammy, right? So we'd have 2, 3, 4. That's a repeating part, which is pretty straightforward. Like that. And the last beat. And then... okay, slowly. Pretty straightforward. And then we go, and then we have, so that's cool. I wouldn't worry too much about it, to be honest. I think live he does some like, he does some weird stuff like that. But you could set your whammy, if you've got it, to an octave above. So when you in toe position, it's an octave up, right? So we have, and you can play it here. So you could do it here. You're basically just playing the same thing, but... something along those lines, right? So you get a flavour of it. Then coming out of that, we have 1, 2, 3. Got this really staccato 12th fret thing happening, and it comes in on the 3 and, so 1 and 2 and 3. You know, and then you keep going. Basically, it's just 16th notes. And I think it does that like 3 times before the verse then comes in over the top of it. And you do verse 3 the same as you did verse 2, so 6 times round, but on the 6th time. You know, so you got that turnaround part, and then you do 3 more of these. And then you go. So you've got, rather than sliding up there, you just play the open B, okay? And then there's this cool outro riff, which just plays. Like that. So you start with a slide, and then you play 3, 5. 16th note on the open B, and then you go up to the 10th fret. Okay, and then do the same phrase just down here, but with an extra 16th note at the end. So we have. And that gives you enough time to get back up here. So if you're just stuck on that 8th note, it'll be difficult to move straight up here. So a bit of a mechanism to help you make that 12th fret, okay? Again. Do that 12 times, and then you do. And then you end. And that, folks, is it.